Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? So, get to be in the Subaru today. Gotta get the oil changed. But, been a little late. Was putting up a bunch of videos at first. Now I got kind of a gap. I'm probably gonna switch to probably one a week with, if there's something crazy that happens in the middle, I'll add an extra one. Just because for the next couple months, it's the busy season for my regular job right now. So I have a bunch of projects going. So I haven't been doing near as much sourcing as I want. My goal is to try to keep that up to where my inventory doesn't drop too low in Amazon. My eBay is setting at hardly nothing right now. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. The biggest thing is that I sold my first book, so I was pretty stoked. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but in the grand scheme of things, actually I sold 2 of them. But when you look at it, I've looked at a bunch of books. I've mentioned it before. I don't have a scanner, so it makes it a little hard to go through them quickly, and haven't been able to find textbooks. So I have been getting some niche books, and I had a couple of those sell. And the cool part is I think one of them, the one that sold for $28, I think cost me like $3, and then the other one sold for like $26, and I think it was $1. So I can definitely see where if you had an inventory of a couple hundred or a couple thousand books, that would be a consistent money maker. I do have a pretty good mix, as I mentioned before, of kind of long tail and short tail items. So I honestly have not shipped anything into Amazon for almost 2 weeks. It's terrible. I had to go down to Arizona and work. I have to go down there again after the 11th, so I'm going to try and get some in before then. I'm going to also try and hit I guess the biggest savers in the planet is down there in Vegas, and I'm only about an hour and 20 minutes north of Vegas. So I may try and run down there for a day if I can in the middle of this job. But we'll see how it goes. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been up to and why I've had kind of a gap in videos. I am focusing on getting eBay up and going too, but I do want to keep my Amazon FBA up and pushing. I think there's a good argument to be made to running both of those. There's kind of I think books obviously are going to be better on FBA. If you find new items, are better on FBA. But I think there's a bigger margin on eBay, even though there's a little more work. And I'm getting a system in place to kind of keep track of that part of it. And I've sold on eBay before, not in any big volume. But I'm going to look at trying to get the volume pushed up on that. I wasn't interested in clothes at all, but the more I see Rakin and a couple other guys, 10K on the bay, then clothing maybe. I want a variety store, kind of like 10K talks about, but having clothing would be a good thing. So hopefully this week I'll get some sourcing in. Maybe I'll do a haul video. But I am going to switch it up. I don't know whether it'll be Mondays. It'll either be Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. I'm not positive yet what I'll do. It'll probably be Monday or Friday. I'll do a regular video. And then, like I said, if I come across anything cool or I do a haul or something like that, I'll throw an extra one in just to keep everybody updated. Because I am self-employed. I am working on my own. And then at the same time, I'm trying to get that built up. I'd really like to be doing YouTube and reselling as my full-time gig, so that's kind of what I'm working towards. But the key is getting that inventory built up. even though I haven't sent anything in, my last check from Amazon was almost $800. I did a video saying I was still in the red. I'm pretty much even now, and I've got, I want to say $6,000 or $7,000 worth of inventory at Amazon, which would mean take 25% roughly of that in fees, and that gives you what I have extra. And I've just been pushing it in my free time. That's kind of where mine is different than a lot of people's are going to be. If you've got a regular 9 to 5, Rakin just did an interview with a guy. I can't remember his name now. Last night I was watching it. That has a full-time 9 to 5 and is still pushing. He's got a pretty good size inventory on eBay, close to 2,500 items. Doesn't do much with FBA or any at all, I don't think, but eBay, he's really killing it, and he's still working his 9 to 5. So if you have a set schedule and can work around that, then that's one thing. Mine, I'm kind of in spurts and then nothing, because I'll get a job and work, sun up to sunrise, and too worn out to do any sourcing or anything before and after, so I just do shipments or fulfillment. And then I'll have a few days where I don't have anything to do, so that's when I'm doing my sourcing. So it kind of is inconsistent until I can get a schedule laid out. But anyway, until then, keep sourcing. Hopefully everybody's doing good, and we will talk to y'all soon.